Jenny Crickets, how you doing? Nice to see you in an odd day and time. Check this. Let's check it. How are things going with you? Uh, doing good. Doing good. The birthday party was a hit. I mean, it was the easiest one that we've ever done, but it was. I mean, everybody seemed to have a good time. Yeah, I mean, we didn't go like overboard with the food and stuff. So like the trips from the car to the you know tables or whatever. Normally that's I end up I end, normally I take a second shirt to put on after the setup because I've sweated through it. But this one like was we could park close. It was like easy to get into. The people were all super nice. It was it was fun. We even had a like there was like there's I don't know, a boat holds like 20 people maybe, and or these like did, and so we ended up in like two boats, and they went out like together. Well, it's we didn't like ask for it, but at some point like just in the middle of nowhere, like they both like pulled up to each other so that everybody could take pictures and sing happy birthday and stuff like that. Like the people were super nice. And they had like a little, it was like an alligator show, I guess, kind of after. I mean, the guy mostly just like talking about alligators and crocodiles. I didn't know like there were as many crocodiles in Florida as there are. But apparently, like those are the not the ones that you want to tussle with. I it, I don't remember if he said why, but there was like somewhere in South Florida and relocated it to like somewhere near Tampa. Again, I don't. It was unclear. I don't even know if he even said like why, but they said like 7 days later he was back where he was in South Florida. Like that they're like that they, or that smart or that like that you know good with directions and whatnot. It was wild. We got her a vanity for her room, and I started putting that together. Are the same, so it was not. I'm not done with it, but it's an easy. Oh God, what's the? It says I'm dropping frames, but I don't know. All right, yeah, I don't know. It's. They're finally. Justin, I think it's just us right now. I don't know. So apparently I'm buffering in some way, but really, you know, I didn't even think about that. You can you can do that in Florida now. Like I don't understand. Like, I mean, well, somebody got paid a obscene amount of money, but like the Hard Rock has like online gambling now. I don't think anywhere. I don't think you can do anywhere else online, but through them you can. So yeah, I don't know what they're getting paid. Slots on the app? Are you serious? That seems not healthy. That does not seem healthy at all. Holy cow. Oh my god, that how is North Carolina like a relatively like poor kind of, you know, like dumpish area? They should have like $1 trillion in lottery money just from people playing app slots. God dang. The only like the Hard Rock has their own app, but like the Florida Lottery app, like you can just like scan your tickets. Like it doesn't. It's not. Nothing fun can be done on it. God, that I mean, that would not be healthy for me. Oh, 50 cents a swing. Yeah, I mean, I'm losing money on that. That's I don't even know who do they even play. I saw they got bumped to number 2 behind Auburn. Yeah, I actually watched part of that Auburn game. Like probably the only college basketball I watched the entire year. Just I happened to be sitting here. It popped up on ESPN. I was like, I don't know. I'll turn it on. I don't even look. I mean, a 50-cent pull, but that's. I mean, again, that's just asking for like just to lose an ass ton of money. Wait, I don't even know what's. God, just. Who the guys? I can't even tell what's going on. Okay, whatever. I mean, I've never been to a Top Golf. There's a couple that are here, but I've never been to one. I just not. I mean, I don't play. I don't. You know, it's mostly because I don't drink. Like I think. I mean, I think I would do a lot more fun things if I drank, but it just seems like something that doesn't like that would be not so entertaining sober. Mm. Hang on, I think actually one of these. Look, I didn't even know that Florida was good at basketball. It's Thursdays. Well, how is North Carolina treating you other than the you know, just playing the slots? Did you get you know, tootled around like you would hope to? Oh yeah, I mean most non, you know, stand like non-moving sports are like top golf, bowling, you know, anything you don't have to like exert a tremendous amount of energy. Snow, that is wild. Oh, we've I don't know what the wife did, but like I mean taking another trip this weekend, so you know, just more time to be not here and just confusing the people that don't you know, that don't know anything, but going to a place called Great Wolf Lodge. You ever heard of such a thing? All right, well, I'll hope that things do not get weird again. So really don't know what happened there. So Yeah, it's. Oh, so the IKEA thing, like you don't have IKEAs there? It's like a giant store that you like that you walk through like a showroom. No, I was getting a notification that like some stuff was like bad. Okay, yeah, like so like was yeah. So we got the daughter a vanity, like a thing to sit and like do your makeup at. But I mean, it came in a 150-pound box from FedEx. So I started that today. I forgot I stayed home to do a delivery later in the afternoon. I completely forgot about it, or it might have been done. I got half of it done. Oh, okay, yeah, that's sorry. No, yeah, I mean the wife was like, "Oh, should we like ask my dad or my brother to help?" I was like, "Christ Almighty, please do not do that." Like that's, I mean, this is not. These are not things that need more than one person staring at it. Like, and plus, like if I'm doing something by myself, it helps keep the intrusive thoughts away. So, but I'm saying like they're all the same. Like those screws that stick up, and then the ones like the twist ones that go in, and you turn them to lock it in. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can do the math on whether it's worth mailing it back or taking it back as luggage. Yeah, again, I mean, I've done enough of them that it's not hard. I always make some critical mistake though. At least this one I did at least early. I'm not sure that it made a difference, but like I put something on backwards that could have gone on either way. Like I don't. I mean, it was. I found it quickly, and it was a super easy thing. Like that. Like it was one of those turn things. Like those. Like I can like you can fix all day long. But if you put a screw in, that's bad news because it's particle board, and it's gonna. I've probably stripped three of them just with my sheer strength anyway. But it's getting close. Smart, smart. Hold on, give me one quick second. Somebody's coming for a basket. I'm not sure if I locked the door. Thought for when they show up. So it'd be easier for me to fly there and get stuff than. I don't know why we even got this thing. And get stuff and then come back. Mm. But yeah, we are going to a water park, and on this weekend. Why, I don't know why. To do something with my sister, I think. £100 each of you, or total? It's not bad. It's not bad. Now, I mean, well, I mean, I don't know. You might be a traveler. We went to the last time we went to North Carolina. Like there was like some limit, you know, like whatever it was. Like I weighed the bag when we left, and it was well under. And then coming back, I was like, okay, this is probably not gonna be. And they weighed it, and they were like, no. But they're like, oh, we can charge you more to take it. I'm like, all right. So, I mean, I think we were hauling apples and rocks. I think basically. Damn it! I didn't look at that. Yeah, I've only done that international travel once. That was the next like the next thing. Like just buy a bunch of "I'm with stupid" T-shirts, like pointing to each other, and then just leave them, you know, on the street when you go. Jiminy Ricketts, everyone looks like a D-bag in America. That's what America is. You're just gonna, I mean, it's just different kinds of D-bags. Like I mean, you can be a obscenely overdressed for wherever you are D-bag. You can be, you know, just a middle-aged man looking D-bag. I mean, no one looks good here. No. Oh, I mean, you have to get a T-shirt from every city you go to, like I Heart Memphis, you know, whatever. I mean, that or a shot glass. I mean, you can start collecting shot glasses. You can do that. You have Kmart's there? I think they closed them all here. I had no beef with Kmart. I don't love those places. Yeah, I've never. I don't think about the lightsaber. Like I still like just I do not want to go to Disney in the worst way. The worst way. It's just gonna be such a mess with a child. I mean, listen, if it gets me out of something with family, you know, I can stuff down into a bag probably. Do they X-ray those bags? Let's see. I still not, you know, not locked in on the cruise. I mean, if I did go on a cruise, I think I'd have to start drinking again. I'm not sure I could do a cruise sober. What is... what is this? I've never... I mean... How hard is that going to be to travel back with? Oh, you got a carrying case, so that's pretty sweet. I mean, Amazon's probably got one of those. I mean, for sure. Or I mean, or you know, like one that says like, "I'm Australian. What's your excuse?" That'd be a good one too. Like you might get some like get some free stuff with that. I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen? Like, I mean, that some American says something ugly to you. I mean, that's gonna happen anyway. Yeah, I mean, I'm almost like like a little bit concerned like that Disney has gotten like just too much at this point. Like, I mean, like I haven't been since since the '40s, I guess. Like it was just I mean, yeah, I don't know if they if like there's got to be. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I want some way to like publicize it in some in some way. I was like, I don't even know like what all's in the was in the parks anymore. I mean, as long as you don't have any other shirts, because I mean, I think it'd be better if you go shirtless. I mean, will anybody even say anything? I'm not sure they would. I mean, at least I'd wait to find out if anybody did. Although, like, I mean, what kind of sunscreen? You're definitely going to bring sunscreen for that, because that's going to be. It's gonna be hot. I mean, let's just put it that way. It's gonna be hot as balls. Yeah, again, it's been a long time since I've been there. I mean, I imagine that they probably tight on shenanigans and whatnot. I mean, in my day, you could go drop acid and just stumble around the park, just laughing at things hysterically. Yeah, honestly, a decent like fully brimmed hat, excellent. Not even like joking or making fun of that. Like a just a you know like a wide brim hat will just hold on one second. Hello. All right, basket's on its way. Yeah, I mean, it's again, I don't know. Like people complain like the humidity. I mean, I don't know if that's something that you have to deal with, but it's a wet hot. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just it's a hard thing to explain. Like I went to Houston one year in the summer, and it was like 100 degrees in Houston, but it wasn't as like pressing or for some reason. It was hot. Don't get me wrong. I'm not pretending it was hot as balls, but like it's yeah. I mean, if you're used to like the heat and the humidity, like you'd be all right. Yeah, November might even be like relatively okay. Yeah, I have no idea what it is here in the summer. It's know it's hot. Yeah, but again, I mean, whatever. It's just gonna, it's gonna be a special. Well, I mean, Disney, like you're not gonna see very many Americans at Disney anyway. I guess that's gonna be all tourists. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out like this Disney like. There's a Hollywood Studios. It's not working. Why would it work? Whatever. I know you're gonna have a good time. It's it's America. No, I mean, although how things will be in November, I mean, I don't know. The entire place could be on fire. I don't know. One thing, if you have cheap eggs over there, like bring your eggs because you might be able to sell those for like pay for the entire trip type dollars. Huh. But I mean, as always, if there's anything you need or anything I can do for you, either before, during, or after, always let me know. So Hollywood Studios, I didn't even know that existed. It's just a whole nother thing of rides and stuff. God dang. That's just too much. My brain can't handle it. Oh, I mean I don't know. I stayed up way too late. Like, well, no, like there's a Hollywood Studios and like an entire separate park that's just like where the like like the Star Wars stuff is. I don't know. That was a thing. Like, I only knew that like just there was a Disney. You know, the Tomorrowland, Frontierland. That. For some reason, I didn't think that was Disney. Maybe I don't know. I remember there being Disney and Universal. Like there's okay. I don't know. That's only gonna it's only gonna cause me problems. I believe you. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna worry about that. It's just gonna cause me problems. But I got watching it's like a documentary, but it was on TV, which was weird. Like I just happened to turn on the Science Channel, like I normally do at night because I can't, I have trouble sleeping. And this show was on. And I was like, oh, this is something I have to see. So I mean, I didn't really watch that much of it. I just immediately went to on demand and started watching the first episode. Okay, Hollywood Studios is the only one. Magic Kingdom, yes. Animal Kingdom, yes. Epcot, yes. Hollywood Studios is the one that I'm not as familiar with. Animal Kingdom, though, I mean, I went when that thing opened. Like that was, I think it might have still been partially under construction when I went. Epcot, I mean, a treat as always. If you say so, I believe you. I mean, it can make a difference to me. Done. Is that good? Again, I don't. I used to like when I first got out of college. I worked like an insurance place, like in there. Um, like, well, I mean, see, here's the other thing too. Like, like when I was like working at Disney, I could drive from my house to Disney, and Disney was like there was like a workers, their employees parking lot that was like roundabout. Like it was like you go like out of the way to get there. Whatever. That was like a 40-minute drive when I was doing it. Now, because of just expansion and traffic and whatnot, it's borderline, depending on when you go, an hour and a half, 2 hours to drive like the same distance now. So like there's a lot more going on than it used to be. But the point was, like, I had this I worked at this insurance place, and there was a mother that was my boss, and her son worked there too, who was like basically my age. They had annual passes. And at that time, like you could get like a Florida annual pass for the price of going like maybe 3 times to the park. Like, I mean, just whatever. They would go almost every weekend to Disney, almost every weekend. And they traded pins. Like that was their deal, which is, I guess, like some odd currency of some kind. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how that works either. I have nothing to trade. The only thing I have like of like some Disney like I guess like potentially minor significance is I have like I think it's Disney probably like cashless now, right? I would imagine, but like you know, again in the 30s you could buy Disney dollars when you went. I think the exchange rate was just 1 for 1, but it was, it had like the mouse on it and stuff. And I have one from like elementary school that I have like in perfect condition. Like was in an envelope or whatever, untouched. I don't know that might be worth at least $3 whole at this point. Yeah, I mean the only thing is I only have one. It's like I don't. It's hard. I can't. I have a hard. Oh, I know they are. Please, guy. I live close. I mean, listen, I'm telling you about this. A mother and son that just together would go to Disney almost every weekend. Yeah, there's yeah. Yeah, I know. I had a coworker even like when I was working at the Dolphins. She was a Disney insano. The same deal. I mean, I just never understood like the, you know, like the near worship of it almost. I mean, I don't dislike. It's fine. It's enjoyable, but yeah, I mean but to me, I don't know. Again, it's very different now. I mean, because I feel like now like if you go like you're good for well you can't even like you gotta have like reservations to even go now. Like, you can't just like say, hey, you want to go to Disney today? Yeah, let's go. It doesn't even work that way anymore. So I don't know. Again, it's fine, but I don't want to stand in line for 2 hours to ride Space Mountain for 3 minutes and go, oh, okay, that was Space Mountain. All right, let's go stand in line for 2 more hours to do something else. Now, you know, sports cards, obviously, that's a whole different ball game. That's a whole different ball game. You know, you should be fully obsessed about that. Weird. I mean, yeah, you should bring like some some Australian cards with you to see if you can. Oh my god. This is questionable. I don't know. You might be surprised. I mean, if they're collector's edition type stuff, or things that you can't buy for a dollar around here. Yeah, I desperately need to list my trash, but I can't bring myself to do it because it's garbage. I mean, because it's garbage. I really should dump it off to COMC, like Jade said. I don't know, like the cost, like the upfront cost, and then the cost to cash it out just seems like I don't have enough to make that work or worth it. Alright, well, Tigers and Athletics are gone. And the Marlins and Astros. Alright, we're moving things now. Things are working. I know, right? Right? It's ridiculous. Yeah, and I thought about like that DC Sports that you were that you were looking at, like their consignment rate is very good, but they say they don't want cards that are like under $10 or something. So I don't know the card value. So by the time I figure out how much do the look it up, it's just as easy for me to push. I have one like it kind of thing. It's just I don't know. Well, I will tell you something a little odd about that. Like there was the Skeens Color Blast that we pulled a while back. Like the guy put it up on eBay, and I mean 7 days, whatever. Like I mean, it was. DC Sports Cards put one that they had up to end it was hours maybe before his, and I think his was the first one to go. Like his ended up selling for more, and I don't really I don't really know why. Guy paid too, so. But yeah, I don't mess around on eBay enough or pay attention to people that do mess around on eBay enough for me to know jackass about it. I'm just piss poor at the job I'm trying to do. Piss poor at it. There's 100 things I could be doing to make caca batter, and I just don't. Yeah, I don't know what. I really don't know what it is, but it's a. I mean, like I don't feel like depressed exactly. It's almost just like I feel like nothing I do matters. Kind of. I know. Well, this is the whole thing. Oh yeah, never mind. I was talking about my crazy business. But yeah, I have nothing good. And all the stuff that I have that's like mediocre, that's not stuff that's like personal to me, but stuff that I like, is not selling for what I feel like I should get for it, even though I have no idea what I should get for it. It's just, I mean, it's just things are a mess. Things are a mess. And then plus, like, I mean, like I'm working on this, foolishly stupid schedule that, the stuff at school is a hot piece of trash, and like just like going and doing. I don't know. My life is not smooth like I would like it to be. Maybe that's the problem. On a positive note, I mean, you probably don't care because it's the kid, but like she has been doing, like, there's a teacher at school that set up like a homework club that he'll take like 5 kids. I think it's a max of 5 kids, like to the park. There's a park like right near the school, and like help them do their homework. Like they're like we usually like on Monday get like a packet of stuff, and then a paper that says like, okay, Monday they should do like this math and this reading, and then Tuesday they should do this one. So like he'll sit there like that. It's not like tutoring exactly, but just like helping them do it, which at the same time like almost seems like tutoring. I hadn't really been any part of it. Like after we had, like, Penelope and I had like a pretty significant meltdown doing homework one day, which we often do, because she hates it. Hates it. Hates it. Hates it. So I just like, Jenny had been taking her to this guy. Well, this week, like, because of just some things, like she didn't go a couple of days, and so she had homework to do yesterday. So, well, we had yesterday off because it was a holiday here. So like I sat down, like I was like, okay, we're gonna like we'll do it, finish it up together. And she, of course, stomped her feet and cried she wanted to do it. Didn't want to do it. When we finally got working to it, she was way better. Like at math especially, like her reading is doing great. Like that's just by herself. But the math, like she was noticeably better at. I don't know what that guy's doing, but I initially thought like it was not, like, probably not worth whatever money he's getting paid. But I have changed my mind after seeing her do that business. The only thing now is like they were assigned a it's Black History Month in the United States for now. That's probably gonna get like repealed, next year or whatever. But so like the teacher assigned everyone in the class a historical black figure, and then like you like okay, I say you but it's just, this is what pisses me off. You're supposed to like have like some thing about their just who they are, whatever, a couple sentences about who they are, a timeline with like 6 significant spots, like 3 quotes of theirs, and then like 3 fun facts of theirs too. Those kids can't do that mess. Get not a chance in hell, holy hell. They can do that. This is my project. I don't know like, why they're even saying that this is for them to do. But also, how do you like go about explaining slavery to a 6 or 7-year-old? It's not easy. Not easy. Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure that's not some bullshit. Oh my god! It locked again. Are you kidding me? Hold on, is it doing it now? Is it doing it? Okay, alright, let's slow that. Alright, now hold on. Alright, I'm gonna stay with it then, because maybe it's a. Or it's not gonna work. I don't know. Maybe I should just restart it. Yeah, to hell with it.